Ever heard of a killer? I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
Somebody said, look at LeakYou video. What the fuck is LeakYou? Is it like a site? What's LeakYou? LeakYou. Is it a YouTube channel? Oh, shit. Oh, all right, bet. Here we go.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
One, two, three, four.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My goodness, do I have something for you all today. What's up, Emmanuel, Idra? How y'all doing? How is everybody, man? Happy Sunday. Gosh, can you believe fall is creeping on in? It is creeping in. Listen, I want to dig right into this, okay? All right. I haven't been on much lately, but I'm trying to creep back. I've been doing a lot of video editing, had a whole podcast situation going on, and I have been on TikTok quite a lot recently. I have finally embraced TikTok, and TikTok has embraced me as well. And I'm dealing with a little viral situation right now. And I want to bring this to you guys here on YouTube and Twitter. I'm going to bring it outside the walls of TikTok. And you may have heard this, may not have heard this, but you will today. What if I told you that there is a real life venom in Panama right now? A real life venom life form that has grown out of a meteorite that fell in a man's yard in Panama, Pedregal, Panama, to be exact. Well, that's what I'm here to report to you guys today, especially those of you in the UFO community. We need to get Jaime Maussan's attention on this. Seriously. Now, I'm going to be showing you some video and pictures that are going to wow you. And again, I want to bring this outside the walls of TikTok. I think the paranormal chick, it was even talking about this last night. She's finally picked this story up as well. And man, it's really fascinating. It's something I've been following really since day one, since it happened. I'm not quite sure how I ended up on that side of TikTok or, seeing this man's videos. His name is Ken, K-I-N. And I somehow came across it many days ago, and I've been stitching his videos on TikTok, and I just started getting a wally of comments and things like that. And then I'm like, oh, wow, it's officially gone viral. I'm so glad. If you want anything to go viral, it's one of these, stories right here. And you guys, I'm scared. I'm officially creeped out. I'm super duper scared. before we get into showing the videos and photos and all that, guys, I do want to announce that Ken has been getting attacked on TikTok. They have been reporting his videos. Listen, the guy has had your normal, regular, schmegular TikTok account for umpteen years. And all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, this meteorite lands in his yard. He starts doing like little testing, and we'll get deeper into that. But he starts showing this meteorite, and it starts growing this alien symbiote or this life form out of it. He starts making videos. His videos are getting millions of views. And now he's all of a sudden getting reported on TikTok. He went live last night. I recorded the live, the entire thing. And they killed his live 6 minutes in. And then people started reporting his posts. You all stop reporting his posts. We need to continue to see this. And two, I want to make sure that Ken is okay and that he's safe. I'm truly scared for Ken. We need to get Jaime Maussan involved in this seriously, because you're going to be super duper freaked out when you see this. So we're going to start from the beginning here. All right. We're going to start from the beginning. This is Ken. Kin. Ken Panama is his handle on TikTok. And the hashtag Venom Ken, again, has went super duper viral at this point. Okay. And we're going to start day one. I'm so glad I managed to get this from the very first day he started posting. Man, I'm telling you, that TikTok algorithm is amazing. It's something else. So, let's get into the story a little bit here. All right. So again, a meteorite falls in Pedregal, Panama, in this man's yard. And it looks like your normal, regular meteorite. Only thing is, where the meteorite fell, it also glows. The ground where this meteorite fell, it actually glows. Is it radioactive? Again, this is his profile. He's been posting your regular, smegular content forever in a day. Okay, I've been investigating this for days. All right, if you go to my TikTok at LeakYou podcast, you will see, right? We'll just go there really quick. I've been on this since day one. I mean, look at that. 85,000 views. I think this video hit 100,000 views before the end of the day. But let's go to the first video. Now, unfortunately, here's another driving reason why I wanted to go live and get this into a live stream, because they are reporting his videos. All right. Shout out to you, FSK. I see you. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. I also see you on the YouTube chat. Thank you. So again, okay, this, their hairs are raising up on my arm. Oh, okay. What I was saying is they've been reporting his videos, right? And so there was a playlist called Venom Ken. And the videos have been getting taken down. So I want to make sure we get these videos into into the drive, into my hard drive, so that I have them. All right, because people go nuts when stuff like this happens. But let's start with day. We're just going to start with what we've got here. Again, this meteorite. I will say Ken has come down sick. He did show himself in the hospital. We don't know if that is because of side effects related to him having this meteorite in his home. But he's seen this meteorite fall. He goes and he grabs it. It's, it's in the yard. It's hot. He's having to cool it off. And we will talk about the matches seen in the crater where the meteorite fell. I don't think that's because it's a hoax. I think it's because naturally Ken wanted to see if it had some sort of um ingredients around the area that would catch on fire, and it did. It's really weird. The ground caught on fire. But this is what the meteorite looked like when it first fell. It had like a black um oothing on it, layer on it, okay? And he brings it in his home, and he was touching it without gloves on. Now, he's subsequently now been putting gloves on. Y'all, this gets so much more freakier, all right? I promise you. But this is what it looked like when he first brought it home, okay? Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going, okay? Again, he's posting your regular schmegular videos of him traveling in Panama, seeing the turtles and the crocodiles. All right? He likes to get out, get up in nature, okay? But this is, as the days progressed, this meteorite turned into, it just became looks like a metallic object. Not unusual that the outside layer would, you know, come off, especially if you're touching it and rubbing on it. But then he does something. He starts doing testing, a little bit of just fun at home laboratory testing. Because he noticed that anytime this meteorite came around plants, it was killing the plants. Yeah. He brought this thing in his home. He's playing with it and he starts noticing, hey, my plants are dying. So he gets an idea. Takes a few leaves, puts it on this meteorite, and what do you know? This meteorite starts burning through the leaves. It's completely cool to the touch, to his hand. But look at the behavior when he puts a leaf on it. Now, it's important that we showcase this because it comes into some questions later on. Because I'm wondering if some sort of plant DNA has been transferred, which is now growing this venom that we're going to see here momentarily. And it's moving. All right. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So this, you guys, is the area where the meteorite fell. You've seen that. It glows. Okay. This is just kind of like a video of things put together. But before we start going through all that, I want to show you the latest. Okay. First off, the other thing I need to mention, this symbiote, this venom, this whatever, this life form that is grown out of this meteorite, you guys, it's been quadrupling in size each day so massively. Again, so he puts the leaves, onto the meteorite, and then all of a sudden it starts growing something out of it. And again, each day it just quadruples in size. This is like 2 or 3 days in. It's moving. Almost like it's breathing, respirating, okay? Look at that. Look at that. It is now, as of last night. Now, before I say this, Ken got really nervous about this thing, and he put it in a safe. Okay, he put it in a safe. Something else he realized after this venom or this life form started growing out of it is it did not like light. He puts it in the safe, along with sending samples out to multiple people. Yeah, he sent samples out, which is scary in itself. But this thing has now taken over the complete inside of his safe, people. It's strange. It's giving Stranger Things. It has grown out of control. Ken, during his live last night, when he opened up that safe, my heart went into my stomach. Ken got so freaked out. He couldn't even get close to it, guys. And what am I talking about? Well, watch this, folks.
Increíble lo que estoy haciendo.
Again, it's at an undisclosed location. He put it in the safekeeping. There's also been visitors that have tried to come and take this meteorite from him, right? So he's trying to keep it locked down. But watch. Somebody in the comments says, turn the lights off. The thing is, here's the other thing. Ken has blacked out all the windows with trash bags and things inside of this building because this thing does not like the light, okay? This little cooler he's carrying, he's been, again, giving out samples of this. Ken, you got to stop giving out samples because we don't know what this thing is going to do. All right? This is otherworldly, all right? I get Rocka vibes with this. This thing could take over. Okay? But here we go. Look, I want y'all to see this. Here we go. Bam. In a space of a few days, this thing, y'all, has taken over the inside of the safe. And yes, it moves. It's as if it's breathing. Okay? Look at that. It looks gooey, like a black goo. It's giving Prometheus vibes. Look at that. Now we're going to look at the progression of this. It started growing on the door of the safe here. Even when Ken approached it with tongs, it would back up as if it knew he was approaching it. Look how big this thing has gotten in just a few days. Yeah. Now let's go look at the progression, y'all. Oh, I'm so creeped out. I'm so creeped out. Again, remember, it falls. He's putting these leaves on it. He's touching it. It's not hot to the touch, but it somehow burns through those leaves, right? The area where it falls glowing in the dark. And look what starts happening about a day after he put the leaf on it. It begins to grow something out of it. As you can see, look at that. And it's moving. It's got tentacles, appendages. That's what it looked like day one. He gets close to it. It starts fluttering. And yes, he was touching it with his bare hands. Many of us was like, hey, man, stop touching that thing with your bare hands. Put some gloves
No me
on.
explico esto. Díganme ustedes.
And he did subsequently. He made sure when he touched it, he had gloves on, right? But let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm talking, Ken was posting sometimes 3, 4, 5 videos a day. all right, when this first happened. And each time he would post a video, it had gotten bigger. Look at him touching it, right? This was the next subsequent video. We're talking 3 or 4 hours in between each video, all
Ahora que
right? It's growing massively. Now Ken has had another camera on this 24/7. Oh, y'all. Oh, I just got the creeps. He said he was recording it 24/7. I'm so afraid Ken's TikTok account is gonna get struck down. Ken, please keep us posted. Create a backup account, man. You gotta create a backup account. I heard he was moving to YouTube, but I don't know what his is on YouTube. But look at that. That's still the same day, just a few hours after the previous video. And look how much it's grown, guys. Look at that. Okay. Now let's keep going.
Crecido bastante. Si me preguntan cómo huele, huele a quemado y cada vez huele más fuerte. El olor, lo que más parece es como un olor a quemado. Todavía las
And let's be clear. There's been over 25 videos. This is not AI, people. All right. We gotta stop blaming AI every time something comes across our timeline that our eyes can't understand. This is not AI. All right. Look at this. Again, oh, it moved again. And again, guys, this is still 6 days ago when this was only a few hours after the previous post. You just watch the progression of the growth of this thing, okay? Again, it's growing out of this meteorite that fell from the space, from the skies. All right. Oh, but does it get more bigger? Look at it move, guys. Oh, I'm capturing each video, all right? Because again, TikTok is
estoy tratando de buscar los
taking his
contactos o los
videos
contactos
down.
que me localicen. Hoy voy a llevármelo. No voy a
Ken
estar en la casa.
Ken was so nervous, guys. He started putting tape around the bottom of it because he didn't want it to pop up out of there. Okay, he didn't want it to pop up out of there. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold that thought. All right. So, yeah, we're about right here. Okay. Again, look at that. Somebody, oh, somebody tried to say that he put like tadpoles on there and the tadpoles were flipping. That's why the thing was moving. No, man. No. Look at that. Look at that. So, okay. One of my theories, right, is that there's some sort of plant DNA that was transferred when he was doing those experiments with the leaf. And that plant DNA has grown a life form out of the meteorite. But what if some of his DNA also was transferred? I mean, right? Now, in this video here, you can see that he starts gathering glass bottles and he's sending out samples of this thing, which I don't think is a good idea. But at the same time, too, this was 2 days after the previous video we just seen, right? And day 5's videos have been taken down by TikTok, unfortunately, and I did not screen record them, but that's okay. You could see how big this thing has gotten in just 2 days. He starts putting pieces of it into bottles so that he can send it out. I hope he's not sending it out through the mail. I hope he's not UPSing or FedExing pieces of this life form. But even the pieces that he cut are moving. And look how he touches it with his hands. Look how big this thing has gotten, guys. Look at it. Now it's starting to look like just a black, gooey mess. Again, we're looking at the progression of this life form. This was 4 days ago. You can see how massively it's grown just in a span of a few days, okay? It's still moving. It's a black, gooey mess. It looks radioactive to me. I told Ken, you need to get a Geiger counter and put it next to this thing. Oh my God, you guys, look how it's moving in all these different places. I said, you need to get a Geiger counter and test and see if this thing is radioactive. Okay. Seriously. So these are all the various samples he has taken from VENOM Ken, from the VENOM meteorite. All right. I'm afraid that thing's going to jump up on him. Look at that. Look at that. You see, he's got the camera on it. This thing was monitoring 24/7. Oh, some people said they seen beady eyes. Look at it moving. Oh, wait. And his fingers. Did y'all see his fingers when he touches it? Look at the blackness that's spread to his fingers. When he touches it, it leaves behind a black residue. Any scientists in the building want to give us some understanding on what the hell we're looking at? Yes, FSK. And the amazing thing is that even the samples that he's taking off of the original, life form is moving. That's so scary. That is incredibly scary. This thing could grow out of control. But let's keep going. We're still in day 4. Guys, we're talking about a matter of just 2 or 3 hours from the video you just seen. Look how much it's grown in a matter of 2 or 3 hours. And then it begins to respirate as if it's breathing. It's moving consistently. Look at it. We already seen it moving, previously when it was smaller, but the bigger it gets, it's still moving. This thing is absolutely growing. And it was about day, I want to say day 3, that he realized this thing does not like light. He noticed when he would put light on it, it didn't like it. And he mentioned it started changing colors. Okay. He mentioned it started changing colors. So he picked up on those cues. And that's another reason why it ended up in a safe. Okay. But you can see that. I mean, you can't tell what kind of life form it is. And I seen some dude on TikTok who is trying, the condescending attitude, I'm going to come through and I guess I have to explain to you people what real biology looks like. Listen, we're talking about something that's come from the unknown. Just because there's a certain biology here on Earth, that does not mean that it would apply to this object. Okay, let's keep going. Now, it was about day 3, okay, that Ken is like, yo, this thing is getting big. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. He had to put it into a bigger a glass enclosure. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to put this inside a locked safe because I'm feeling super nervous about this. Right. And he had to switch the glass enclosures even, he's had to switch those glass enclosures twice. But you can see it's taken over the entire bottom plate that it was sitting on, okay? So then it ends up in a locked safe. Mhm. And watch. It hates the light, people. It broke free, got off of the glass plate it was on. And it's in the corner, in the darkest corner. He opens up the safe door and this thing kind of creeps out. Right? You see it move. He's filming it. He got the tongs, and look how this thing immediately moved back when he presented the tongs. It's still moving. It's moving inside. Wait. It's moving inside of this damn safe. I still see the black stuff on his fingertips. You see there? It literally, went to the darkest corner of that safe. He opens the door, and it's like, hello, can I help you? Now watch when he gets the tongs, how it, look. Y'all. You heard how it when he got the tongs, it sees it and you even hear it plop back. Watch. Y'all. Oh, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Oh my gosh. You even notice when he opens up the door, it had its leg on the plate, and as soon as the door opens and light peers in, it moves its little appendage. Y'all see that? Right here, watch. Look. Bam. You see that? It does not like the light. He definitely picked up on that properly. Look. Again, people are calling this venom, real life venom. Let's keep going. All right. So now, Ken, this was 2 days ago. Okay. Now we're day 2. Now, Ken started getting nervous. All right. He had people showing up trying to take this meteorite from him. And he did talk about visitors, coming to try to take the meteorite from him. So he moved it to an undisclosed location. He still had it locked in the safe. Okay. This was the video that he posted where he discussed it.
Se preocupen, yo estoy bien. La cosa es que no se lo llevaron, yo lo tengo. No deje que se lo llevaran. Voy a apagar el celular, pero no se preocupen, yo estoy bien. Que no me hice caso.
And he's basically saying, they're not going to take it from me. I'm not going to let them just take it from me. But let's keep going. Okay. You can see it just keeps getting bigger. Look at that. Now we're talking about less than 24 hours from what we've seen previously, okay? And look how massively this thing has grown. It is completely taken over. Look at that. I mean, can we just woosah on that for a second? He's had to move it to a different plate, a different bottom. It is completely taken over size-wise, all right? We're talking in less than 24 hours. What? What? No, I'm not touching it without gloves either, Idra. It leaves behind that black residue too. It's a super intergalactic interstellar hybrid spider rock alien. It can only be killed by a Thanos snap. Can we just go ahead and call the Men in Black? Because he's going to get us all killed. And that is a concern many people have, Emmanuel. Most of the comments on my videos is about, hey, man, he's putting us in danger with this, right? It's a rightful concern. But look how big that thing's grown, folks. Now, he did mention that, look at this, look, he's getting close with the tongs and it's moving back. Oh, listen, he did mention, guys, that it came off of the meteorite. It is no longer attached to the meteorite. Okay? It's birthed itself. It's officially birthed. It's weaned off its mother. It is officially weaned off. But look at this thing just moving. He's trying to get close with those tongs, and that thing's not having it, okay? It goes back into the black darkness. It's hard to see. But let your eyes settle and look at that. Some people said, oh, I see beady eyes on it. Oh, you guys, I'm so creeped out. But let's keep going. Look at this. Okay.
Me está dando refugio aquí.
Again, this
Muy
is
bien, unas personas que me
little
contactaron.
samples, right?
Parece que son especialistas en esto.
No, stop sending samples of this out, Ken. Seriously, don't mail any samples. Oh, no, look, he's wiping away the black goo that's left behind on the counter, guys. I'm really concerned for his safety. Look at that. Oh. So it breaks off a piece, and the piece that broke off is moving as well. Burn it. All right, that thing needs to be fucking incinerated, guys. I'm literally legit scared right now.
Parece que son especialistas en esto.
Look how he wipes away the goo on the counter. You can see the smears of black goo on the counter where it's been sitting, guys. And it's all on his hands. Like, it's all on Ken's hands, in his skin. That meteorite could have some extremely rare properties to it. That, meteorites get sold out on the market for thousands of dollars, people. I'm confident that if he sold that meteorite, he would make bukus of money on it. Bukus of money. But look at that.
Muy bien, unas personas que me contactaron y parece que son especialistas en esto. aquí en esta casa.
Y'all.
Lo malo que no he salido en todo el día y no, tengo que tener todo tapado porque
Again, look,
no puedo.
you see the black trash bags on the windows. You know, he had to literally black out all the light that was seeping into this place because this thing doesn't like light. It loves the dark. At least we know something, right? That could kill it, maybe.
Acuérdense que la luz se alimenta de esa cosa que está creciendo. Una amiga me está ayudando. Dios, todo esto me está volviendo loco. Esto parece una película de terror. Hoy le pienso enseñar cómo está.
Y'all,
Cómo está de grande.
you all.
Hoy le...
Look at that. It's literally grown outside of this safe. Like I said, taken over the complete inside of this safe that he put it in. He's not feeding this thing. He's not watering this thing. Okay?
pienso enseñar cómo está de grande. Ya creo que tenemos que destruirlo. Hoy colocaré una cámara en la caja fuerte, dentro de la caja fuerte. Y si tienes miedo, te pido perdón.
And I did see, I think this video has actually been taken down. But the thing is, somebody came and got a sample from him. So, guys, Ken's not the only one that has a piece of this life form. There is somebody else in Panama that currently has a piece of it, as you can see, because he gave it to him. Right? I hope they're okay.
Your attention, please. Your attention.
But this is the last video. This was 18 hours ago. He goes again to go and check up on it. He gets absolutely freaked out. Last night when he went live and he showed the inside of the safe, he was like so freaked out, he couldn't even get close. He was like, disgusting, disgusting. And I did screen record that entire live, but he gets a flashlight out. He's going to go in and check up on it. And it's completely taken over. Complete darkness.
A ver cómo está.
And he brought more bottles after more samples. No, we got to stop that. No more samples, damn it. I'm so scared that thing's going to jump out and jump on him. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Again, we're talking a mere 24 hours. And it's grown that large.
Wow, está grande.
Look at his reaction. He's like, wow. And it's still respirating. It's still breathing.
Wow, está grande.
He said it's huge. It's so large, is what he said. And look at it moving, guys.
Es crecido bastante. Me das miedo.
Okay.
Dios, todo esto me está...
Listen. And then this is the last video where he's like, hey, you know, I'm getting reported. He's been reported twice, actually. All right. And they're trying to take his videos down. They're trying to shut him up. They're trying to tap him out. Like, please, y'all stop reporting these videos. He's not doing anything wrong. Okay. But that, yeah, you know, I don't know what to say except for that I'm totally freaked out. I'm really concerned about his safety. No more samples need to be getting sent to anybody. The guy that did get a sample needs to be tracked down so that people knows, you know, who he is, where he's at, because this could take over, right? A lot of people's theories is like, hey, it's out in the wild, and this could take over. And another good point somebody raised was, what if there's other meteorites, you know, pieces of the meteorite that broke off and fell in a different area and hasn't been found yet, and it's growing something? You all, this is a movie. It could be a freaking movie. But we need to get Jaime Maussan. Hey, Christy, good to see you. We need to get Jaime Maussan on this. I would say NASA, but, you know, never a straight answer. Once it gets in NASA's hands, we'll never hear or see, you know, anything. But I'm officially freaked out, guys. I will continue to follow this. I again, you know, they've been reporting Ken's video, so I don't know if Ken will post today. I hope that he will. I think he needs to create a backup profile and put the link to the backup profile in his bio on this TikTok account so that we have some way to continue to follow this situation. But yeah, this is the story of the day today. All right. When I got up this morning and I hit my TikTok, I had so many comments and views and follows just from the videos I've stitched on this alone. It has went full on viral. And again, people are calling it real life venom. Okay. The real life venom. Shout out to the LeakYou community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to get up out of here, but I will continue to follow this story. I promise you I will. And hopefully we'll get, you know, Ken will be able to post an update today. More coming on this, guys. Until next time.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart. Like really, really, really smart like I am.